Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Prime Time contest between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They're going play action. And he's caught. It's the South Carolina rookie. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Bills first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he spins right by him. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. How about 29 yards on first down? And a fresh set of downs on its way.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
And they'll still have some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
Gotta figure out this third down here. Third and long for him here. Cut near the goal line. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills drive 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead. So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big of a tight end.
Bass now to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yellow! Underline! Attack, attack!
The first carry now, Rashawn Smith. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Offense to the line fast. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Looking quickly here.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. And 2nd and inches.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Throws caught. And they make the stop. I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10.
Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. So calling a half dozen on that run block. It's second down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he will not get the first, but this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Mahomes to throw for it. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Let's go now.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Lion.
2nd and 10. Here's a pass. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills pull that in front further. 13-zip. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Hey, 57, 57.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's brought in. It's his back for Sean Smith. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it's positive yards.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Kansas City Chiefs.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Give to Smith here on his own read. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive in Bills territory. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5. Mahomes into a crowd, and that pass is anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked off.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have second down behind the sticks.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Again, it's Cook. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be third down. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Here he goes, third and long. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete, and now they're facing fourth down. The Bills with a punt team out there. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And this punt works out. It's going to cross the 20, be touchdown at the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Not deterred by that pitch. He's throwing again. Hits it through the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's good for Kansas City Chiefs.
It took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Connects with Wiley. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. And goes to the hurry up here.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Dive up the middle. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
7-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 at the
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
15.
To the air, Mahomes. That finds Burks, complete. And they make the stop, we're going to say about the 37-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Hand off on 2nd and short. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He has room past the 25. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Yellow.
Smith will score. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
The kickoff for Kansas City.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Throwing now off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. He takes it down to the 33. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the jump. Ready. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Quick throw is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a pickup of 6.
19 Tiger.
At the Chiefs' 26-yard line.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills double their lead to 14. Bass now to kick this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Back to throw Mahomes. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And now it's 2nd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
A 2nd down throw for Mahomes. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Now throw, 3rd and long. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around?
We get it at the 9. It gets them out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready. Not safe. 70 Timberwolf. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. A pickup there of 33 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, That gets the job done.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
16 yards. That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Go.
And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Ready.
Motioning one of the tight ends.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the red zone on first. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone. But what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get more points to end a lopsided first half. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21.
G7.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackle made by Cole Bishop. Bass now to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Yellow. On the line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. So second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Mahomes trying to get here on second and 10. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. That's completed right side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. The route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs get it back to a 14-point game. Butker on now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. First down from the 31.
60 by 6, 60 by 6. 19 seconds, 19 right in.
Throwing from the gun here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. So it's second down coming up.
It's second down and 10.
Stephanie! Pat the 60, pat the 60.
They'll try the right side with Cook. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And they have this one well contained. So there's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 19-yard line.
Let's go now.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete, and now they're facing 4th down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to, and you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and you couldn't do it on that one.
Bass's kick is good, and that makes this a 3-score game.
You look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Here's a return from the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Hey, Ripley.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. Working quickly here.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
1st down throw, Mahomes. That one's cut along the left sideline. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
Offense to the line fast.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Mahomes now. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
43! 43!
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Setting him on the dive. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. Offense up to the line fast.
At the 10-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it
3rd and long for him here. Jump off, caught by his back. And this one doesn't go far. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
a 2-yard gain. It's
Attack!
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Throw left side, complete. And he won't escape. They converge on him, drive him backwards after that catch. This is going to be a turnover on downs. All right, goes to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3. Well, I don't expect that loss to keep them from utilizing the option at all moving forward, Brock, but I do expect it to keep them from leaning on it too heavily.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. It's too valuable a piece of their game plan. You want to make that defense defend it, but they did it a whole lot better that time.
Count to 60! Count to 60! Check! Ready!
Trying it left side with Cook. This is close, but he is not in the end zone, Brock. By less than a yard, they avoid the safety. But boy, that was close. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Another one for Cook. He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is 4th down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that we're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
So out now comes the punter. And they could really use a good one here. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Looking to return from the 29. And he puts together a nice return there to take us to the end of this quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Hey, rib blitz! To
the air, Mahomes. dose of the hurry up here.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Working now from the gun. Makes the catch. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground.
You never ever miss an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Play is a turnover on down.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Here we go. Set. Ready, ready.
Now run by Cook. Still has some space inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills put up even more points in a win. It's a James Cook touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills make it a 24-point ball game.
Chiefs 14.
Bass now to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
A give now from the gun. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Again, throw out of the gun. Brought in right side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetitions to make it look easy.
Finds his man. It's Worthy. Stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
48-yard line.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Dive play straight ahead. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Right at midfield. It's a pickup of 3.
Now it's Mahomes.
2nd and 7.
Has it in close. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Yellow.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Throwing again, Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs putting up points in a game decided. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like the receiver.
And he's in for two, so don't light him up just yet. I know the chances are slim, but still a small one in this two-possession game. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him off.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
At the 38-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Enough from the pistol to clip. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Taken down back at the 42.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Bills nearing their 6th win this season. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Come on, come on. Hit. Cougar 19. Back to 60, back to 60. 19 Lions. Drop 50, drop 60.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Ready.
Play not developing as they'd hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Oh, he lost it on the hit! And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Oh, baby, that was sweet. They popped him before he could even get started on that return.
Imagine running down the field, navigating all those guys that want to block you. You get free, and I'm sure part of these guys on this punt coverage team, Kate, are wondering, is he going to wave his hand? Is it going to be a fair catch? Was it all for that? No, it was not. When they get a chance to lay the wood, they deliver.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7.
At the 7-yard line.
Red. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
There's another 4. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. He'll get a couple, and now they face 3rd and goal from the 6.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bills have likely locked up the win right there. It's a James Cook touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Pass now to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Eye on these two. Eye on these two.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Brought in by his back Smith. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Looking to throw Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Yellow.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this fourth down. Mahomes to throw for it. Brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on fourth down. That was impressive. First down, ball at the 36. Another throw for Mahomes. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Back to the air. Mahomes. Brought in by Burks. Has room into the secondary. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. Second down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
To the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal. Again, Mahomes to throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Mahomes throwing for 2. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover the football. That should lock up this win. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop with the 40. formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. The Bills take a knee, and they'll let the seconds tick away in this